Hey guys, Nandini here with another video for the Craft Read channel. Today I'm going to teach you some 2 for 1 backgrounds with mixed media stencils. We will be covering two mediums, chalk paints as well as pigment powders. The supplies are on the screen, so let's get started. So here I have two pieces of dark brown cardstock, masking tape and a sponge. And I have three shades of Crafty chalk paints. This is Desert Dust, Cantaloupe Crush and Chocolate Chip. And I'm going to be using this stencil called Enclosed Patterns. So let's put these aside. I have my silicone mat. I'm just taking out little puddles of color on my silicone mat and using a regular foam to apply the color through the stencil in a very random pattern. Since chalk paints are opaque, you can also overlap areas. I'm also checking it periodically just to see that I have a good coverage. And there, our basic background is ready. Now I'll lift off the stencil very carefully. Now while the paint is still wet, I'm going to take the other piece of dark brown cardstock and just lay it face down on the stencil and then carefully press it down so that the paint on the stencil gets transferred to the brown paper. Be very careful when you do this because you don't want the stencil to shift. And also don't let the paint dry because otherwise the paper will stick to the stencil and tear. Now when I lift it carefully, you'll see that I have a beautiful background. Now for the patches which are remaining, you can just go back on the wet spots on the stencil and press it down. There's also a lot of paint on the sponge, so you can apply a little more if you want, and then make sure that you have a good coverage. So these are both our backgrounds with chalk paints which are ready. Let's leave them to dry completely and move on. I have two pieces of watercolor paper here, and these are pigment powders. I'm going to be using two of the colors today, yellow and emerald green. I also have red and black, which I'll put aside. And then I'm going to be using the stencil today. This is called Patterned Partitions. So it's a very nice stencil for mixed media work. And of course, I have my roll of masking tape. So let's get started. So we'll start by fixing our paper to the stencil. Just turn this over. Now what I'm going to do is, I've already pierced the lid of the bottle with this little pearl-headed pin. This is because these pigment powders are extremely concentrated and you need very, very little at a time. So I'm just going to pull the pin out. And then I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of powder on the paper. I'm sort of sticking to the different sections of the stencil, to the stripes. And now what I'm going to do is I have my spray gun which is filled with clear plain water, and now I'm going to hold it at a slight distance and then I'm just going to spray it with water. You'll notice as soon as the water touches the pigment powder, they start dispersing. Now I'll just leave this and we will do the second part of this. What I'm going to do is I'll just push this towards the top. I will take a piece of plastic and put my second piece of watercolor paper on this, and then I'll very carefully remove the stencil and just place it on the second piece of paper. Now while the watercolor is soaking up the paint, I will go back with, I'll take my yellow color again. And again spray it lightly. Now you'll notice there is a lot of green here. I think I was a little too enthusiastic with my spraying. There's too much green and too much water. So I'm going to use a tissue to mop up some of that. I'll go and dry this with my heat gun and I'll just come back. Just wipe this area away. So I'll leave this to dry. And here's the second piece that I did. So now our backgrounds with pigment powders are ready. I'll leave these to dry completely and then we can go ahead and make cards out of them. I'll quickly go through the cards which I created with my backgrounds. For this first set of cards, we used the enclosed pattern stencil and we used chalk paints for the background. For this first card, which is the stenciling that we did, I simply heat embossed a sentiment and added it to the front of my card. This is a very simple card, but it looks very nice. For the second card, I used the chiplet from here and I used that here. There's a little bit of vellum here and the background I trimmed and put it on a cream colored card base. The sentiment is stamped and heat embossed with copper embossing powder. Moving on. These were the other cards. This was the other background that we created with the pigment powders. And we used the pattern partitions stencil for it. For the first card, I really wanted to keep this area intact because I thought it looked very beautiful. So I die cut the word happy out of some black foam and then I just stamped the word birthday and put it on a black card base. For the second card, I again used chipboard. In fact, I used two sets of chipboard. So this is the Let's Party chipboard and this is the Birds chipboard. The Celebrate word is from the Let's Party set. And I also removed this one bird here and put it here. And before putting it, I just use some black chalk paint to paint it. Chipboard gets painted very easily, so that is a good option if you want to change the color of chipboard. And again, I put this on a black card base. So I'll show you the 4 cards once again. I really hope you enjoyed this video and will give these techniques a try. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you're notified whenever we have a new video. Looking forward to seeing you on our channel again. Bye.